Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to integrate BigCommerce and ActiveCampaign. So our use case is pretty simple. When a new customer is added in BigCommerce, it will automatically create a contact in ActiveCampaign. Now BigCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform and ActiveCampaign is an email marketing tool. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from BigCommerce to ActiveCampaign. But there's one minor problem. There is no integration between BigCommerce and ActiveCampaign. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to properly connect them both. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate BigCommerce and ActiveCampaign. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find connect. Here click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as BigCommerce to ActiveCampaign. BigCommerce to ActiveCampaign. Then click on create. Okay, let me add G here. I'm sorry. And then click on create. So when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as BigCommerce, because we want to send the data from BigCommerce. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new customer? Now new customer is basically a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question: if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new customer is created, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are more triggers like new product, product updated, new order created, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new customer is created in BigCommerce. Okay, so just click on connect with BigCommerce. Okay, so now in the new credentials, we have 3 blanks to fill: the client ID, the access token, and the store hash key. So to get all these details, let's have a visit to BigCommerce. Okay, so this is my BigCommerce account. So bring your attention to this part called as advanced settings. Click this. Okay, so in the advanced settings tab, you will find the option called as API accounts. Click this. Okay, so here you will find the store API accounts. Click on create API account. So here you have 2 choices: create a v2 hash v3 API token, create stencil CLI token. So I'm going with the first one, create v2 hash v3 API token. Okay, so we are going to assign a name to this API account. So I'm going to give the name as ActiveCampaign Customer Integration. Of course, you can give any name according to your discretion, but I'm going to give it as ActiveCampaign Customer Integration. Okay, so now in the API path, you will find the store hash key. Basically, these are the bunch of characters you have. You basically have to copy this and just paste it here. So this is your store hash key. Now we have to fix the client ID and the access token. So to get the client ID and access token, let's go back to our BigCommerce account. Okay, so we have to bring a change in auth scopes. First of all, you have to change the customer as modify. Okay, and just click on save. Okay, so basically this is your client ID. Copy this and simply paste it here. Similarly with the access token, all you have to do is copy this and paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the client ID, we have entered the access token, and we have entered the store hash key. just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you will find the webhook URL. All you have to do right now is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is now showing that we have integrated BigCommerce to Pabbly Connect. So this means that whenever a new order or when a new customer is created in BigCommerce, Pabbly Connect has to capture this data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, scroll down and click on this button, Capture Webhook Response. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let us go to BigCommerce and register ourselves as a dummy customer. So I'm going to BigCommerce. I'm going to go to this view store. I'm going to sign out of my old account and I'm going to register myself as a new customer. Okay, so these are the details. I'm going with this one, 𝗪𝗵𝗆𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆 𝗖cie@gmail.com. The first name is Jerry. Okay, and then we can have the password. So this is the password. Okay, so this is my confirmed password. So these are the details. I'm not a robot. Then I'm going to click on create account. Okay, so an account has been created under 𝗪𝗵𝗆𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆@gmail.com. Now, since Pabbly Connect is integrated with BigCommerce, let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. Okay, so the API response is showing some data has been captured. But where are the details of the customer, like the name, the email, the last name, the address, the phone number? Where are those? So actually all these details are present in this address. So basically we have to extract all the details like the name, email, address, phone number from this particular address. So your obvious question is how I'm going to do that. It's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as BigCommerce? Because we want to send the data from BigCommerce. Now in the action event, we want to extract the data of the customer from a particular ID. So we are going to make the action event as get customer by ID. Okay, so just click on connect with BigCommerce. Okay, so in the new credentials, we have 3 blanks to fill again once more. The client ID, the access token and the store hash key. So we are not going to fill them again. We are just going to select the recent settings, this one, and just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you have a blank in front of you, the customer ID. Basically, you have to input this particular address here. So let me introduce you to this button called as the mapping button. Click this and just type data, and you will find this particular address. So we have mapped it and just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing all the details. The first name, that is Jerry. The last name is Macware. And then we have the email as 𝗪𝗵𝗆𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆@gmail.com. Excellent. So we are ready to sync all this detail to ActiveCampaign to create a contact. So all you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another action window opens up. This time in the choose app, let's make it as ActiveCampaign. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create a contact? Now there are many more action events like delete a contact, create a contact and so on. All of them are bunch of action event. Now similarly, just like the triggers, if you don't find the action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to create a contact in ActiveCampaign. Okay, so just click on connect with ActiveCampaign. Okay, so in the new credentials, we have 2 blanks to fill, the API key and the URL. So to get the API key and the URL, let's have a visit to our ActiveCampaign account. Okay, so this is my ActiveCampaign account. I'm going to click on settings. At the left bottom, you will find settings. Click this. Okay, so now in the settings, you will find the option called as developer. Click this. So basically, this is your URL. Copy this up to here and paste it here. So this is the URL you want. Then we have the API key. So this is your API key. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the API key. We have also entered the URL. So just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of this blank is very simple. We are going to create a contact from the data that we have received from BigCommerce via Pabbly Connect. So in the email, we are just going to click on this mapping button and just going to type Jerry. Okay, so this is the email we want. We have mapped it. Similarly, the first name. So the first name is Jerry. The last name is 𝗪𝗃. And of course, if we have the phone number, okay, so the phone number blank is empty because 𝗪𝗪𝗃 hasn't entered the phone details. Okay, so we have filled all the details, necessary details. Just click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is showing the data has been given to ActiveCampaign. So let's have a look in the contacts whether we have a guy called as 𝗪𝗪𝗃12345. Yes, there is a person called as 𝗪𝗪𝗃, and this is the email address 𝗪𝗪𝗃12345@gmail.com. Excellent. So the presence of this contact shows that we have successfully integrated BigCommerce and ActiveCampaign with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not. So before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to minimize my action window. Also, I'm going to minimize my action window, and I'm going to minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated BigCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then you have extracted the data from a particular ID via action window, and then you have integrated ActiveCampaign to Pabbly Connect. So now there is a perfect flow of data between BigCommerce and ActiveCampaign. Excellent. So let us go to BigCommerce and just click on done, go to store, and just I'm going to sign out of this account, and I'm going to register as a different person. So this time I'm going to register as okay, 𝗪𝗪𝗃345. Okay, so this is the password. I have entered the password, then I have confirmed my password. Okay, so the first name is Selenia. How about we make it as Seleni. Okay, then the last name is Richards. Okay, so these are the details we have filled in. The company name is Starbucks. Excellent. And this time we do have, I think, the phone number. Okay, so I'm not a robot. Of course I'm not a robot. Just click on create account. Okay, so an account under 𝗪𝗪𝗃12345@gmail has been created. So let's have a look whether we have a contact. So let me refresh this. Okay, so as you can see, we have a guy called as Celine Richards, and this is the email 𝗪𝗪𝗃12345@gmail.com. And since Celine has entered her phone number, there is our phone number. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new customer is created in BigCommerce, it will be registered as a contact in ActiveCampaign.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.